I really shit on Rockstar when they released the Red Dead Redemption re-release, and I thought it was greedy, overpriced, and annoyed that there was no loyalty discount. And for whatever reason today, December 9th, 2025, it was free for me on Xbox. And I never would have found it if I hadn't just been scrolling through the deals, half asleep, seeing that just for you, 100% off. Now, it might have been just for me. I don't know. It might be for you too. If you're still within the time window, I think there's 6 days to collect it. But thank you, Rockstar. I kind of take it back. And again, I should have held the line because my basic principle is if you just wait, the price of all video games drops. Every video game except Factorio. All right, let's go. Skate Story. All right, there's been a couple of these recently, hasn't there? Where they've just, I guess the skateboarding asset pack went on sale or something. And they did kind of go all out on the art assets here. Avant-garde skating adventure sort of thing. But I think I've seen a couple of these already. Ollie, kickflip, and grind your way through the ash and smoke of the underworld as you take on a seemingly impossible quest. Skate fast to destroy demons and save other tortured souls on your journey from fragile beginner to a hardened skater. Came out on the 8th of December from by Sam Eng. Published by Devolver Digital. There is a demo. Okay, it's free, I guess. And Devolver, we can kind of trust them. $26 asking price, though, for art. It's art, right? You're a demon in the underworld that can skate. And as long as you cross your eyes and don't stare at this for too long, you won't get swallowed into the abyss, I suppose. Stylish street skating adventure. Succumb to the beauty of the board and hypnotic beats for demonic streets. I don't know, the devil is in the machine. John Flo provides some extra tracks as well as Blood Cultures. Never heard of them. Still, there's a glut of skating games just in general. The new Skate from EA, everybody's favorite game company, is free to play, and it's not terrible. And I just picked up the Mega Edition of Ubisoft's sports game. I can't even remember the name of it. It's just jumped out of my head, but there is a skateboarding component to it that's pretty good. These are all kind of similar, but this has definitely got a lot of art on the mind. We'll check it out. It's free, whatever. Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. Now, I was kind of pissed because I just picked up Yakuza 0 on PlayStation 4 with the intent of playing through the franchise. I was torn between getting the Yakuza Complete Edition, which is about $100 Canadian, but it does include probably thousands of hours of gameplay if you want to play through it. And this team, what's their name? Ryuga something. They have done a fantastic job with this over the years, just getting the actors wrangled. It's mostly a story game. It's honestly a visual novel with extra steps, which includes running hostess clubs and playing tons of mini games. I usually get lost in just playing the mini games and reminiscing about my time in Japan. It's nostalgia bait, 100%. But then they go and they do this director's cut, which apparently doesn't really add that much to the OG edition, but people are pissed because Sega is delisting the OG Yakuza 0. Although they have given plenty of advance notice, you are still able to purchase it. You'll likely still be able to find keys here and there until they all run out. But if you really want the original version, go buy it. I don't understand why creating scarcity like that in the digital market is a bad thing when you've had, 10 years to buy the game? And now suddenly when they're releasing what they consider to be a better version and they don't want the older version to compete with the new game, do you understand how capitalism even works? I don't know. People on the internet get mad for all kinds of reasons, like Peanuts winning awards. I don't get it. Anyways, this is a very good game, and if you've never played, this is where you start. This is the beginning of the whole thing. Discover the decadence and danger of 1980s Japan as you fight like hell through its neon-lit environment districts in the definitive edition of the high-action adventure game crime drama that created Yakuza Legends. Can't read this morning. Came out on the 8th of December from Ryuga Gotoku Studio. That's what it is, Ryuga Gotoku. And they've used this formula how many times now? 15, 16, 17 times? Just in various iterations of this. And it's all flawless. The amount of... This is what I'm talking about when I say we should push the envelope with 3D. Like when people go out to make a little pixel adventure in their indie game dreams, that's fine. But you are standing against giants like this that understand that this is where the true passion comes out. in the 3D models and the creation of the environment, the immersion. There's actual immersion happening here. Anyways, they want $20 for this, and I think there is a loyalty discount. Like you can get it for $10, or this might be my price. I'm not sure. Anyways, they do offer a little bit of a loyalty discount if you own the original on whatever platform. And this will be the definitive edition going into the Yakuza Master Collection. And if they continue to do that going forward, now I don't know if you already own the Master Collection, the complete Yakuza, will it replace the version? Now that's kind of an interesting thing. Although that doesn't contravene the end user license agreement. If you read it, you don't own the software. They can do whatever they want with the game that you have stored on your computer, unless you have a physical edition. So yeah, I don't know. I'm curious about that side of things. No, I guess this is, sorry, I'm reading this totally wrong. The upgrade is $20, and the full new game, which is not a new game at all, it's a 10-year-old-ish game, $70. Yeah. But I don't know. Anyways, this is where it all starts, 1988 Japan. Dive deeper with director's cut content, which again, I hear people are complaining that it's just not worth it. There's online raid mode with multiplayer, 60 playable characters. And yeah, you cannot cross save with the original game. And don't play this game at work unless you're a Yakuza, then it's probably okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't have too much to say when it comes to big corporate moves because the corporations can do whatever they want. Like, what can we actually do? What does any amount of complaining on the internet ever do? People will claim victories when they see stock prices fall, believing that their posts on X somehow made a difference when it was actually the invisible hand of the market making movements. But, you know, whatever. You support your delusions however you see fit. All right, let's get on with things. Angeline Era. All right, there we go. Way back to the game. What is this? The Dreamcast era. Reminds me a little bit of Powerball. What the hell was the name of that game? Anyways, man, I'm not having a good morning. It's been a rough morning for me. No excuses. Let's go. So yeah, throwback. Actually reminds me a little bit of Silver. A really good take on the Final Fantasy VII era. Okay, here we go, mixing PNGs with 3D graphics. I don't know why did this fairy choose to wear her underwear out in public? I don't know. Probably because that's what the developer wanted. Every level is hidden in plain sight in this non-linear 3D action-adventure game. Travel a vast country's unmarked overworld in search of the next challenging fight, humorous encounter, or mysterious landscape. You decide what you discover next in this world of fae, humans, and angels. Came out on the 8th of December from Melos Hantani, Marina Kitaka, and Analgesic Productions. Okay, because I'm getting a headache playing this game. I'm going to need that analgesic. There is a demo. They want $33 for this throwback. And okay, I guess this game would have been amazing in 1999. Here in 2025, not so sure. All right, there's 3 characters, Tets, Niam, and Arcus. Okay, and unique bump/combat. I've spent many years practicing the art of bump/. Just bump me into enemies to automatically attack. Oh, okay, it's one of those soft gamer kind of things. The game partially plays itself. I guess dodge the bullets and bump into the enemies. Huh. Every level is hidden in plain sight. Bump the world with bump/combat. Explore fearsome fey forests. Fierce and uniquely designed bosses. Follow wandering ex-soldier Tets Kinoshita as he allies with the angel in her underwear. Plenty of levels, mix up the combat. On average, the first playthrough takes between 20 and 30 hours, depending on how much you want to explore. Rushed playthroughs take less, thorough maybe more. No kidding. Is that how that works? Low difficulty setting for beginners and nightmarish settings for the deranged from Anodyne 2 and Cephoni's devs, Melos and Marina. You don't say. Well, I haven't played either of those. I think I own them, though. But there you go, another game from this duo, and looks like they're still trapped in the 90s. So there you go. Unboxathon, okay, an incremental game or a clicker of some kind. It's been a minute. Pixel art, chunky, sort of mixed pixel densities again. Yeah, not really all about it, but here we go. Someone decided they wanted to do an unboxing incremental. Unboxathon is a cute, content-packed incremental game about opening mystery boxes. Find rare items, upgrade your skills, and unlock new boxes and features. Hey, maybe this can be used as therapy for people who are stuck in Gamba mode on their gacha games. Collect shiny items, pop bubble wrap, and materialize artifacts out of thin air. Can you find your lost childhood plush? Came out on the 8th of December from Sky Heartmark and Evil Corp Games. I don't know if I trust them. They want $7 for it. Wait. No, it's $9. Man, again, I'm having issues this morning. I did not sleep well at all last night. I was up watching Dune 2. Finally got around to watching Dune Part 2. Man, I hate Zendaya. I just can't stand her. It's just the thing. She's not for me. And the fact that the movie kind of centered around her, every time I saw her face fill the screen, I was like, oh, what are we doing? Frank Herbert, I don't know if he'd be happy with Villeneuve's interpretation. And I got to say, after watching Dune Part 2 and Part 1, I think Lynch's version, David Lynch's Dune, featuring Kyle MacLachlan, is superior in all ways cinematically. It might not have perfectly adhered to Frank Herbert's story, but it's a better movie with a better soundtrack, better actors, better scenes overall than watching angsty Zendaya just go against everything the Fremen believe in constantly. I don't know how she even survived out there. And watching an obese Javier Bardem, pretend to be like the leader of these desert-dwelling people who are just subsisting on, like, sucking dry roots and their own sweat. I don't know. Visually great. Excellent audio design. Hard to deny that Villeneuve's got a great sense for the visual, but that was miscast. That whole film was miscast completely. All right, pop bubbles to gain boxes, unlock many unique boxes, upgrade. I don't think I'll do any of those things, but good luck with your game. The Curse We Made. All right, it looks like some hand-drawn artwork, and it's a visual novel of some kind, or a point-and-click sort of thing. My name's Pesto, don't ask why. Long story involving a witch, a recipe, and poor aim. Your little black cat with dichromatic eyes. Gravebrook Town Map. Yeah, I assume it's a point-and-click sort of thing. A short ride into a cursed town, a hand-drawn puzzle adventure where ghouls and monsters haunt every corner. Solving puzzles slowly brings life back to the world and uncovers the truth. Came out on the 4th of December from Potion Pixel, self-published. They want $6.50 for it, and yeah, there it is. Point and click. Okay, interesting. 32 handcrafted puzzles. Explore the town of Gravebrook. Meet the townsfolk. Read diaries, journals, and whispers to understand what happened. Follow Pesto the cat, your sarcastic and surprisingly helpful guide through the gloom. Solve to heal and immerse yourself in a cozy gothic ambience with original soundscapes and atmospheric art. The hand-drawn art style is not realistic, but the atmosphere is dark and may be frightening for kids. All right, you know what's frightening for kids? Getting a job and going outside. Make a game about that. A cat named Mojave. What in the derangement is this? Okay, anthropomorphic characters. It looks a bit like a horror game. It's got the blit filter on everything to hide the low fidelity of the assets. And I don't know, it looks like somebody's fever dream here. Stranded in the desert, your only hope of escaping rests in a strange catman. His one request, hunt down surreal creatures, skin them, and chop them up so he can keep them as trophies. Sounds like someone needs better help. Use code. No, don't. I gotta stop doing that. Somebody's gonna try to use the code. It's not gonna work, and they're gonna get mad. No sponsors. Anyways, came out on the 8th of December from Stargazers Studios, self-published. There is a demo, and they want $13 for it. Yeah, this looks like a queso special for sure. Hunt, skin, chop, survive. There's violence and gore in the game, as well as strong language. At least they got that right. Crast. All right. What is this? A city builder of some kind? Really lo-fi? Why play city skylines when you can play this? I guess. Okay. Crast is a dynamic online first-person survival shooter. Hold on. What? I'm looking at these screenshots, and I do see some dudes shooting each other in these primitive sort of urban landscapes. What? There's one screenshot of dudes shooting each other, sort of, kind of. I don't see any shots being fired, but if it's first person, none of these screenshots imply that. Game locations are created exclusively for the convenience of the gameplay. What does that mean? You do not need to worry about various weapon settings. Crast will take care of this. Crast will determine your level of play and select a worthy opponent. It sounds like the AI trying to achieve sentience and not quite making it. Like what? Came out on the 15th of May from Quazak Games Studio, self-published. They want $3.90 for it. The first rule is no rules. Everyone is equal. Well, that's never going to work. The robot you control will appear on one of the raised platforms. One of the platforms will also have a zone that will shrink. The platform is designed to provide cover from different positions until the zone finally shrinks. Each platform on the map is uniquely located and will create a new adventure. Just press one button. Good luck, player. Your robot is ready for use. Why? This is somebody's weekend game experiment with a couple of asset packs slopped together. Why would anybody play this even for $3.90 when like Call of Duty Warzone is free? Fortnite, bro. What are you doing? Why waste anybody's time with this, Quazak? Oh well, it's on your permanent record now. Dead Feed. Yeah, that's the one thing I like about doing this YouTube series is that all of this stuff is in the permanent record. So even if the developer later decides to delist and pretend like their early games didn't exist and they didn't try to milk people for a little bit of money early on in their careers, I've got the evidence. But if you'll pay me $1,000, I'll edit out those sections of the videos and just extort people to erase their past. Dead Feed is a psychological ghost hunting horror game where you control two friends investigating a haunted house. One explores the darkness while the other monitors the feeds as something unseen and paranormal slowly turns their investigation into a quiet, creeping nightmare. Yeah, it's one of those walk around with a flashlight and get jump scared. Came out on the 28th of November from Solitary Studios, self-published. They want $3.90 for it, same as the previous game, but looks like there's a little bit more game to it. And it takes about 40 to 50 minutes with two connected perspectives, play as both the hunter and the observer. Immersive environmental storytelling, wow. Atmospheric tension and psychological horror over cheap jump scares. Okay, I mean, if that's a claim you're making, I'd be curious to see how you pull it off. High-quality 3D surround sound design, gradual dread buildup, and psychological tension. Don't play it at work. I mean, if you're going to make claims like that, I'm curious. This is what I've said for forever, is that the buildup of dread trumps jump scares every day. Jump scares are easy. They're cheap. They're simple to do. But to actually make someone have an existential crisis while playing your video game, you have achieved horror game mastery at that point. It's difficult to do. There's a lot of engineering involved in it, and it's not simple, and it won't capture everybody. But yeah, curious about this one, but I guess I'll just wait till Queso plays it. Cutting grass with nail clippers, the game. What? You actually have to go and cut, well, it's not even grass. It's just primitive 3D stalks that have been extruded twice. And I guess you got to clip the top off with these. It's just horrific. This is somebody who just opened 3ds Max for the first time ever and tried to make something. What is that user interface? A walking and exploration simulator for cutting grass with nail clippers. You cut grass with nail clippers, grow the grass, sell the grass, and buy upgrades for your clippers to cut even more grass. Cut grass at your own pace, no rush. Came out on the 3rd of December from Rot Wallington Games, self-published. They want $6.50 for this? You're stoned. There ain't no way. And that's it. The copy is the same as the splash copy. Wow. This is the bar, kids. This is what it's like now. Publishing a game on Steam, and this is what you're competing against. Because remember that every game that anybody decides to deposit on the storehouse, Willy Wonka's freaking factory of video games, takes a slot. It takes a slot like this in the discovery queue and maybe taking a slot from somewhere else. If you've never watched the comedy show Kill Tony, it's great. Tony Hinchcliffe has put on this variety program where comedians sign up to be randomly chosen from a bucket and get a shot at fame with 1 minute of comedy. And you have a lot of mentally ill people who will just sign up and go out on stage with zero jokes ready, no stage presence, no personality, usually high or drunk, and take a slot from somebody else who could have used that to actually make something with their life and their career. And that's exactly what's happening with these Discovery Queue games. You're taking a slot from someone who deserves it. This doesn't deserve anything. Exodus, the colonization of space. Okay, here's a throwback to the Star Control days. Star Control was a great game. Give me a little bit of Master of Orion vibes, but these days are long, long gone. Is this a remake or a re-release from a game from 1989 or something? certainly what it looks like. Colonize a galaxy in 256 colors in this Risk OS gem from 1997. This was 97. Huh. Yeah, I'm getting old. I seem to remember 97 in higher fidelity than this, but that's how it goes. Travel the stars, claim uninhabited planets, or fight over them against your alien opponents. Your ultimate chance to relive the original experience on the PC for the first time ever. Sometimes there's no need to go back and relive the original experiences. Sometimes it's okay to let your memories ride, right? You end up maybe destroying a lot of your dreams when you do go back and play shit and realize that it's shitty shit. Anyways, this came out on the 1st of December 2025. No, it didn't. From Artex, self-published. They want $650 for it. Build a pixelized galactic civilization. Populate the planet's surfaces. There's law and order, tactical battles, research and development, starship and alien encounters, which you can hire officers. You're not alone, though. Not only are there several other leaders in the galaxy, but you'll have to fend off pesky space pirates. And there's different configurations. Why play Stellaris when you can play this demake from 97? No, thank you. Separated by Nightbearers, where duty lies. All right. That's the name of the game. You're a police officer of some kind? Police quest in a dark, low-fidelity police precinct. Again, someone who's got minimal amount of experience in a 3D modeling package put this together. Separated by Nightmares, where duty dies, merges first-person puzzles with a poignant narrative. It's not immersive. It's not visceral. It's poignant. A driven lieutenant, haunted by hidden grief, confronts a sudden blackout. Clues force him to face buried truths while a lurking darkness waits in the shadows. Came out on the 21st of November from Storyly Games. Self-published, Storyly Games. It's free. Why? Story-driven horror, first-person perspective, mystery and discovery, emotional depth, atmospheric setting. It was probably made in 48 hours, bro. This is the kind of quality that I was producing at the end of my game development career when I was competing in the Ludum Dare 48-hour game-making challenge. It was easy to produce stuff like this at that stage. And they put it up here for free on Steam to waste everybody's time. Good luck. Polygon Bit Battle Royale. All right, chromatic aberration in full effect. And what was that other one that came out for a little while? BattleBit? Is this by the same developers, or is this just someone trying to capitalize? Remember with BattleBit? It was a hugely successful sort of in-between Battlefields lo-fi demake version that was very successful. Now they've done a Battle Royale version, I guess. Offline Battle Royale with smart AI bots. No waiting, no matchmaking. Play instantly or jump online to fight real players or squad up with friends. And if I was PUBG, Player Unknown Battlegrounds Corporation, I guess who owns it now? Tencent? Whoever owns it. They're straight up ripping them off with this helmeted guy, right? Isn't that their IP? Why would you do this? Came out on the 27th of November from Army Troop Studios, self-published. They want $20.80 for this? What? Offline Battle Royale, no waiting. That's why I played Escape from Tarkov PvE. I can't sit there for 5 minutes just to be shot by someone whose skill gap is way above my own. It's not happening. Anyway, smart bots fill every match. They're AI system. They're intelligent. They're sentient. Every time you kill one, a little robot AI family grieves somewhere. Engage each other dynamically, scale their behavior, and make offline play feel intense and alive. Full character customization, but it all looks like they couldn't quite understand how smoothing works in 3D. Weapon skins and progression, 50-player, full offline battle royales. I mean, I guess this would be great for people who don't want to actually engage with other human beings. That's fine. I mean, if you want to play a high-quality battle royale game that's full of bots, play Fortnite, right? Like 90% of the players in Fortnite are bots, and Player Unknown Battlegrounds has a bot mode that you can play as well. But I guess, hey, if you like this aesthetic, there it is. Go get it. All right, let's get out of here. 19,727 games have been viewed. You have yourself a fantastic day.